Bum. What's up, Dragon Ball fam? It's your boy Eddie St. Hilaire coming at you live with another deck profile. It's been a minute, but we have yet again probably the most consistent man in all of Dragon Ball. My boy Jared with a W with Gamma, yo. Bro, tell me
Hey,
how this
appreciate it.
feels, man.
Yeah, no, Gamma's good. I topped the last regional with Trunks, and I really like Trunks, but I wanted to switch to Gamma just because I feel like
Which
Trunks
trunks
loses
did you?
pretty hard
Yellow
to Gamma.
trunks?
Yeah, Yellow
You
Trunks.
played a yellow deck, and oh my goodness, where was I? What? You put on? You played
Yeah,
yellow trunks?
I did. I did. I played it. Give it a
Jesus,
shot.
I've been out the game for too long, man. I missed the. Oh my goodness. How did you like it?
Yeah.
That's more interesting than you playing Gamma, bro. Hold on. How'd you like that deck? Yellow trunks.
I actually really liked it. One thing I like about Trunks that I don't necessarily like about Gamma is that I feel like Yellow always has a good amount of flat back.
Yeah.
And sometimes with Gamma, I feel like it's a little bit easy to predict what they're going to do, and it's easier to stop them. But Yellow always has that. They always put their foot on the gas when they need to.
Yeah, that's big facts. Man, what'd you lose to with trunks?
I lost to 21. It was like the worst opening ever. I didn't see a one drop until like turn 6. And then he just crit me down.
Was it the new leader or the starter deck leader?
Oh yeah, the new one.
The
Sorry.
new one? Yeah. Damn, that's more interesting than this, man. But damn, I wish you had won that one. All right, let's get into this one, man. Talk about your day with Gamma, man. How'd it go? What are your matchups?
I don't remember all of them. I played against one Sin. I played a mirror. I played against two Trunks,
Mm-hmm.
and I played against Gogeta SS4, and I also played against Soul Striker. And I can't remember the other two. But yeah, pretty good spread.
How did you say 21?
No, I didn't play any 21s.
Okay.
Just Soul Striker.
Oh, that's the only blue. Cool. What was your hardest matchup of the day?
By far Trunks. That was actually a pretty close one. He got me down to 2 life.
Mm-hmm.
If he had one more double striker, he would have gotten it for sure. Um, yeah, that was by far the toughest matchup. Most games, honestly, I finished like 6, 7 life to be honest, just because of the new secret, which is crazy. And yeah, it's really hard to kill Gamma now with that secret.
Jeez, all right, man. Let's get into deck profile. Talk about your ratios actually, because really interesting over here.
Yeah, sure. So I went with 417,
Uh-huh.
4 of the Floodgate 17,
Mm-hmm.
4 of the Android 14 Floodgate, and then 2 full power Floodgates. Yeah, I want to play as many Floodgates for the most part as possible, try to stop my opponent's turns. And for unisons, I actually went with 5 unisons, just because if you whiff on a unison, it feels really, really bad, and honestly, it could just be an auto loss if you whiff a unison. I did 4 hit, and then 1 of the 17-18. I think right now I just like the draw better.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like the Z energy isn't too relevant because most of the time I'm just gonna want to play androids and not really go into my Z deck.
Mm-hmm.
And if I really need to, I'll just combo the cards that I drew off it. And then I went with 1 Boo, obviously. Yeah, Boo's still super, super good, especially if you see it.
Did you ever use a -1 on hit?
Actually, I did a few times. Yeah, I think I used it. Forgot against what I used it. Yeah, I think I mainly just used it to -5 of the leader.
Yeah.
But the hit unison is actually really good against the mirror and Android 21.
Uh-huh.
If you flip their 21's leader, they
Oh
can't
yeah.
use
They're
their own
stuck.
cards.
That's true.
Yeah, and they can't even activate extra cards. So
Oh
in a really
yeah.
bad spot if you flip
It's
them.
not. That's pretty
Yeah,
good.
just auto one you. And the mirror, it's super solid too because you don't get the untap 3 at the end of the turn.
Mm-hmm.
You can't play George. Yeah. Then I went 4 DMag and 1 Dirty Burst. I think you need 4 DMag.
Mm-hmm.
Like you want the hard negate sometimes instead of the Floodgate. And 1 Dirty Burst just to respect Gogeta, and it's also pretty good in the mirror sometimes. Beast Gohan, people play that. We also run 4 of the one drop 13 searcher. So you can't really run the other one. The other one only searches the 17-18 unison. This is the only one that searches the hit unison. So that's why I went with that one instead of the other one.
Okay.
For the super combo split, I went 3 Blitz and then one of the Android 8. I think it's a pretty good number. I think Blitz is super good just because a lot of the times you're going to be at high life. So you want super combo to be used early.
Mm-hmm.
And also you can rival the Searcher Android 18 sometimes, which is pretty good. And I run 3 of the Android 18 that searches top 5, just to max out on consistency.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't want 8er just because there's some games where I want the draw. It's also Red Ribbon, so it's searchable off the one drop searcher.
Hold on, really quick. I just noticed you say you played 3 of the 5-drop searchers, but you don't play the 14 and 15. You're a savage, bro. What's the reasoning behind that?
Oh wait, which 14, 15?
The one that pretty much acts as the 18, but lets you search your unisons.
Oh yeah. So that one, I don't run that one because it only searches a 17-18 unison. It doesn't search hit unison.
Oh yeah. That's true. Okay.
Yeah. So I do the one drop searcher, the 13.
Uh-huh.
That one searches any specified cost unison.
That's why you said that. Okay, makes sense.
Yeah. And then I did 3 cell. I think a lot of people are going to 2, but I think I still really like cell at 3. Yeah, getting that board clear is super good, especially against 21. If you get a board clear, it's like really devastating to them because you just clear the 21, so they can't use it as energy or anything. Against a lot of decks, just having the board clear is super valuable. I did 4-3 split on the 17 and 18s that play from energy. These are really good early on. I just use them to filter, find what I need, try to find my secret rare. I did 3 of the counterplay 18. And preset of it, I think 3 is fine, just because a lot of people are probably citing black smoke. You're not going to get to resolve it too often. But yeah, still a super good card, especially if you see it on curve on 2. Then I did 1 of the 17 turning the tide. Yeah, that card just wins you game sometimes.
Did you
I
get
think
to
you
pull
just
this
have to
off
learn
this
that
weekend?
one. I think once, but having the threat of it, like also like when your opponent knows you have it in hand, they have to go for it the turn before, otherwise they just lose the game.
Okay.
So just always having that threat is really valuable.
Okay.
I did 3 of the 17-18 multicolor, the 4-drop. I think that's pretty good. I do run the Floodgate 21 at 2 and the 18 5-drop searcher at 3. So usually you can get away with only running 3 of the other ones since you have enough multicolor to charge. For the secret, you just do 21. I think 21 is just the best secret right now. It makes it really, really hard to kill Gamma. Like, there's a lot of games where you're just like at 8 life and just chilling, and you can just pretty much do whatever you want. Also, clearing your opponent's unison is really good in the control matchup. And I think that's it for the main deck.
How did you like the new edition of the Android 21 full power counter? Was it like legit, or like?
Yeah, I think it's really good. I like it. I might add. I think it's really good, especially against red sometimes. Or not even just red, just decks that run Koitsukai, because it gets around Koitsukai because it's 25k. So I think that part's really, really valuable. Like, if comp it off Koitsukai the turn before, you can full power instead of doing the 17 or the 14 floodgate.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think the card's definitely legit.
Would you increase it in the future, or you think 2 is just the right number?
I think 2 in the main and like 1 on the side, depending on the format.
Alright.
Yeah. And then for the Z deck, I decided to went 2 Beerus, 1 of the Goku that gets your opponent's hand to 10, 2 Cell, 1 Vegito, and then 1 Jiren. I think it's a pretty good split there.
How often did you actually use your Z deck this past weekend?
Honestly, not often. Like I think the most played card is Cell,
Mm-hmm.
but since you're not running 17, 18, you're not like using your Z energy a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought it was fine, to be honest. I never felt like I really needed it too much. Um, Jiren's good though. Sometimes if your opponent has a unison and you don't have your secret ring, you need to clear it. So that card could be clutch. But yeah, most of the time I didn't really use the Z deck. And then for the side, I did 4 Dende,
Is that
1
just for the
Quoits,
mirror match you're expecting? I'm guessing. Really heavy.
oh yeah, 100% mirror match, yeah.
Yeah,
Which I did play the mirror match, and yeah, this card definitely came in clutch. I resolved like 3 Dendes,
that's insane.
and he
Especially
like
if you
stayed
psych
up.
the green energy too. That's insane.
Oh yeah, he stayed at like 3 energy the entire game. Yeah,
Sheesh.
super clutch. Also good against, well, it can be good against 21.
Uh,
Um, Actually, I might not set against 21, because they might Kusu, but might still be worth playing against one. Just other ramp decks in general. I did 1 Koitsukai for like yellow or the Gamma Mirror, and then on Floodgates. I did 1 Smoke. I was actually wanting 2 Smoke in, I just couldn't find my second one.
okay.
So I just put in 1. Yeah, good against Gogeta, good against the Mirror, or like if you need barrier removal, it's really good for that as well. I did 1 Meki. I mainly wanted this for Golden Frieza, just because a lot of Golden Frieza are like playing the cooler secret now, which is an insane secret to be honest. So you can deny them playing that for a turn is really solid. But also good against like Gogeta, Acos Gogeta, a bunch of other cards. I went 3 Desperate Measures for the Mirror, and also for 21 to stop the 2-drop ramp. I didn't play any 21, so it didn't really come in. I went 2 of the Gohan, the 8-drop that bottom decks a Fiberless card. Yeah, that was mainly for Gogeta, just to bottom deck like their Fortress early on. I went 1 Dirty Burst for the Gogeta matchup. Also good in the mirror sometimes for their 9-drop cell. And then I did 2 Cunning, mainly for 21, just to stop the 8-drop from untapping 5.
So, question for you: do you feel like
Yeah.
the current build you have right now is strong enough to just one shot 21, or do you feel like 21 would be your hardest matchup?
I haven't tested against it too much, but when I have, like, it felt pretty fine. Like, I don't think the deck poses too many issues, especially being a secret rare. I feel like, yeah, just Cell constantly clearing their board, it's tough for them to deal with. Also having the Floodgate. I think it has a good matchup against 21. About Expert 21, though, I don't know about that one, because I haven't tested that matchup. I feel like that one might be a little bit tougher. So the new 21, I feel like it's a good matchup for general.
All right. Any changes you'd make to your future builds, or you feel like this is pretty much spot on?
I think I like the build where it's at. Maybe depends on the meta. What my opponents are playing. I might do another Dirty Burst in the main, or maybe another Smoke or something. But for the most part, I'm liking the build right now.
All right, that's legit. The number one question people want to know, when I say people, I mean me. When is the next time you're gonna be playing that yellow Trunks deck, man?
Ooh, might not be for a while. I'm not gonna lie. Big Gamma's too
Jeez.
strong.
Oh man. How was your? Oh yeah, one more matchup I wanted to warn about. How was your 1-star ball matchup?
I think in general you should be favored. The thing about Sin Shenron is like if you can like gas them out, like you just stall them out, they'll usually just gas out. Like the 1-star ball that they played, like I don't think I attacked them until like turn 8 or 9 or something.
Turn
Like
8
I just
or
let
9.
Yeah, maybe 8. I think 9 might be.
Jeez.
Yeah, because if you can, you definitely don't want to get them to 4 because that's when they can start using their Fierce Balls and they can stop your Floodgates.
Yeah.
Yeah, but by that point in the game, he was like 4 or 5 cards in hand. and I could just basically just go in. You definitely don't want to get them forward because then they could do their crazy stuff. But yeah, if they don't have any balls in life, that's really bad for them because they want to get to 4 as soon as possible for the most part. But yeah, I feel like if you stall them out long enough, they'll gas out, and it should be a pretty good matchup for Gamma. Unless they go first. If they go first, it might be a little bit tougher.
Yeah. Damn. That's what's up. Any tips and tricks you want to give up your fans that are looking at this deck and saying, "Damn, he got another one"?
Uh, Definitely all about the reps. You just want to, any deck you feel like taking to regional, you definitely want to make sure you've tested enough, tested your matchups, good matchups, bad matchups. Definitely want to know the meta. Definitely don't pick up a deck like, a week before and just decide to play it.
Mm.
It's all about those reps.
All right, man. Any shout outs you want to give before we go?
Yeah, shout out to you, shout out to the team, and shout out to Old Arizona. And shout out to Grady, who also got top 16 this regional. He's an Arizona local.
So, are you gonna be at what is it, MumbleCon, PPG, the Bandai Regional coming up?
Probably not. Probably not. I wish I could, but probably won't be there, to be honest.
Ooh. Well, we look forward to seeing you on the next one. Hopefully, you'll be holding that W with Trunks. I'm still in shock and excited at the same time. You said Trunks, because when you said Trunks, it didn't register to me. I thought, he was probably trolling with blue Trunks. I'm like, wait a minute, there's no way. It had to be yellow Trunks. I just had to ask you that. What? All right, man. But
Yeah.
all right, bro. Thanks for the deck profile, and we hope to see you again next time.
Sure.
That's insane. You played yellow Trunks